but this is just going to be a quick preview of the Newcastle game tomorrow night. But first of all, I'm not going to talk about football. I'm going to talk about the amazing news today that Isla is now cancer-free and in remission. You know what? We all love football. It's my life, and people say it's just a game, and I always say it's more than a game, and it is, we all know that. But when you hear news about Isla like that, it puts it all into perspective, and I think the family, I watched the video of Isla's mum, I just think we all understood, we all felt it, we've all been there, we've watched it, and we've seen the ups and downs that they've gone through, but today's news is just incredible. I'm so happy. It was the best news ever, and like I said, it puts everything into perspective. So fantastic news, and I'm so pleased. So getting on to tomorrow's game, Newcastle at home, but first of all, before the actual kick-off, there is going to be the unveiling of, well, not unveiling, it's been there the whole time, the naming of the East Stand, now the Billy Bond Stand. This should have been done so long ago. Sadly, I don't remember Bonds playing, but I do remember him being West Ham manager. I do remember the day that he was sacked, and that was a sad day. My dad absolutely loved Billy Bonds. He's the epitome of like an old school defender, put everything on the line. And you know what? He's a gentleman as well. I met him at the Players Awards a few years ago. I mean, everyone was surrounding him, and he was just lovely. He didn't want to go. He was trying to get saying, "I've got to go. My wife's waiting," and all of this. But he was staying because he was trying to get everyone signing. He's just a lovely man, and obviously an incredible footballer back in the day. So it's about time that they named the stand after him, and I'm fortunate enough that I sit in the East Stand. No, not the East Stand. I sit in the Billy Bond Stand, and I'm looking forward to seeing that before the game. I think everyone should get there early and recognise what a player he was for West Ham. So, team news. Obviously, we lost against Man City, and it was a random team selection. However, what a performance. I mean, they had all the possession, all the shots and everything, but we got beaten by a really soft penalty. Lanzini could have easily gone down in the second half as well. He didn't. He stayed on his feet, didn't get the penalty. Silva went down, penalty given. Harsh, but not surprised it was given, to be honest. But a performance that we could definitely be proud of. Obviously, Arnie was due to start, but suddenly became ill. But apparently Pellegrini has said that Arnie is fit, Creswell is fit, broken toe, but is fit, he could be chosen, and Arthur, but I'm not really worried about that. In terms of the team selection, I said it last week, I think we should be starting with Arnie. No discredit to Carroll, I think he did all right. We're playing Man City, what can be said really, but I don't think he will start with Arnie, but I hope he does. Fredericks has to keep his place. He had an incredible performance. What a tough game. But yeah, he showed what class he was and why we actually brought him in and bought him from Fulham last summer. So Fredericks, I think, should keep his place. Balbuena isn't fit, so it will be Diop and Ogbonna. But after the performance, Ogbonna's had a few good performances, so hopefully it continues. Player I will mention is Declan Rice, won the Young Player of the Year in the London Football Awards or something last night. Fantastic, well deserved, no one can argue with that. But there obviously is an argument against our opponents about who is better, Declan Rice or Longstaff. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, I haven't seen too many Newcastle games. I mean, I think he's only started 8 games and Rice has been like over 50 games. So you can't really draw a comparison. And why are we drawing a comparison anyway? Clearly, he's obviously Newcastle rating him really highly. I don't doubt it. I can't comment. I'm not going to sit here and go, "Oh, Rice is better." All I can say is Rice has been consistently one of our star players. But who's to say that Longstaff won't be as well for Newcastle? But isn't it a nice problem to have that English players that we're going to be struggling to choose who's best? So there's going to be those comparisons on Saturday, obviously, and I'm just hoping, not that I actually care, but I'm just hoping that Rice comes out on top, because I'm hoping that we actually get the 3 points. I obviously haven't done my prediction game most of the season. The reason why, I was struggling to get people to commit to it. People said they were doing it and then they didn't. So yeah, I'm sorry, I started it and it's just kind of gone. So I'm hoping I'll get back to that soon, but I want to know what everyone's predictions are. I am going to go with a home win. Got to, haven't I? But I think it's going to be quite an exciting game. Why am I saying these things? I'm opening myself up for like a 0-0, but I'm going to go with a 3-2 West Ham victory. But I want to know what your predictions are. And if you want to see Arnie starting, or if you want to see Hernandez, if you think Zaba, Zaba, I've just reminded myself, the tweet that he just thanked Man City fans, it caused lots of stir over Twitter. I understand why people were frustrated about that, because there was no mention of West Ham and the fact that we lost, or the fans that had travelled there. But I do not blame him. He spent a lot of his career at Man City and he's so highly thought of. He just thanked them. Maybe a little bit insensitive, maybe a little mention for the West Ham fans would have been nice, but I don't care. I've moved on from that. Also, I know I keep drifting off into different things. I was talking about predictions and I do want to know yours. But while we're there, all these fans calling out other West Ham fans for not going to the Man City game is so frustrating. I could not go. Do you know what? I could have bought tickets. They were still on the website to buy. And I could have done it just to get the point. But I don't have the money to do it for one, and I couldn't go. So I wasn't going to take that ticket because I work at a school, can't take time off. So, why am I even adjusting myself? All I'm saying is, why do other West Ham fans feel the need to call out other West Ham fans for going or not going or whatever? In an ideal world, I'm sure if you were to ask any West Ham fan, they'd like to go to as many games as possible. But people have lives, and like I said at the beginning of this video, West Ham is more than just a game. It is my life. But sometimes I can't actually put West Ham ahead of some other things, as much as I wish I could. Anyway, I'm randomly going off on a complete tangent, so I'm going to shut up now, and you let me know what your predictions are. But I think we're all thinking that we should get the 3 points. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and follow me on Twitter @Frontline. Come on, you guys.